Hi my fashionistas, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought it would be really fun to do a video like this because honestly I haven't been feeling my best. If you're wondering why I haven't made a video in a while, it's because a very dear friend of mine recently passed away. So I've been taking some time off and I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. I was also planning on doing Vlogmas this year, but I knew I wasn't going to be consistent on my videos, so I decided to skip out on it. But don't worry, because I am going to show some type of holiday videos. So hopefully you could get into the holiday spirit this year, because I know this year has been pretty rough on most, just like last year. So fingers crossed 2022 is gonna be way better than what we've seen so far. So today I want to show you how to buy and sell luxury goods online and in person. So the first place that I went to was The Real Real, located on 80 and Worcester Street, which is in their Soho location. If you're not familiar with The Real Real, it's just a luxury consignment store that you can sell luxury pieces to. You can either go in store and try to sell your luxury goods, or you can even ship your luxury goods to them, and they have authenticators to make sure that what you are giving to them is 100% real, hence The Real Real. I believe they only require an appointment when you're trying to get your luxury good authenticated by a professional. What I like about that though is that they do it for free, even if you're not trying to sell with them. But I recommend you do, because then you'd just be using them. But so I like to sell with them mainly because I know that when people shop there, they know your items are 100% authentic. The only issue with selling with The Real Real is the commission rate. You only get a 55% commission rate when you sell with them, so that's the only downfall. But the way that I like to think about it is that they're selling it for me, so it's kind of like I'm paying them at the same time. So I'm just gonna show you what I've sold so far through The Real Real. Recently I went in store and gave them a Montclair t-shirt and 4 pairs of stockings from the brand Wolford. Okay, so I went to therealreal.com and I clicked on my sold items, and so I scrolled down, and as you can see, not recently, that was last year actually, sold a Canada Goose, and then I've also sold a pair of boots there, and now recently one of my stockings sold for only $25, which is actually not that good. Okay, just to show you how wrong they're selling these items for, I'm just gonna put Wolford on Google. Tights. And look at this. Alright, so the cheapest one I see here so far is $31. And then the rest are $40 to all the way to $75. Whoa, see, I even see one here for $180. See one here for $450, which is insane. I would never purchase tights that expensive. So yeah, so I don't know why certain ones are crazy expensive compared to others. Okay, now I see why this one's really expensive. It has a waistband and it says the brand on it, and then it also has crystals, so I guess that is why it's so expensive. And then the other one is a collaboration. So overall, I like to sell my items on The Real Real just because it's easier for me. Like, they do all of the work after you give them the clothes. Like, they take the pictures, they sell it for you and whatnot. So that's why I like to sell with them. I also like to buy their items because it is cheaper goods. So the next place that I went to was Buffalo Exchange, which is slightly better because they take all brands, not just luxury goods. So I ended up going over there with 3 giant bags filled with different kinds of clothes. You do have to make an appointment with them in order for them to go through all of your clothes, especially if you're like me, bringing 3 giant bags of clothing. So make sure to make an appointment. So before, they used to actually look through all of your clothings in front of you, and now they actually take it towards the back and make you wait 15 to 20 minutes to see what they're gonna take, what they're not gonna take. So they usually just recommend you shop while you wait, or you could just go run another errand. So what I did was just wait in the car until they were finished. So I went to the one in Astoria because it was the closest one to me. They do have 6 other locations. I'm gonna go to their website in just a few minutes just to show you where exactly they're located at. And the best thing about them is that they tell you exactly what they're looking for before you try to sell with them. Okay, so it says, this winter we're looking for cold weather styles like long sleeve tees, button downs, mid dresses, denim, knitwear, sweaters, and jackets. So they're definitely seasonal. So I don't recommend bringing summer clothes now. If you're trying to sell summer clothes, I'd recommend you just wait until we get a little bit closer to May. The best way to go about it is to just go by the seasons and obviously holidays, just so then you can sell your pieces better. If you don't have pieces like that just yet, then hold on to it. And if you don't feel like holding on to certain things and you want to get rid of it right away, just sell it somewhere else, because they're not going to accept summer pieces or anything like that if it's the winter. What I noticed after going through the clothes that they didn't end up taking is that a lot of the clothes that they didn't choose didn't have tags on them anymore, or they had slight little stains on them, or maybe a little hole that I didn't see. And just make sure that when you're selling with them, just look through your clothes thoroughly and make sure that it doesn't have any of those things, because they're not gonna sell it.
The little gray white shark sweater, the Nirvana tee, this cute little sweater tee, and the stuff I'm giving back just had a little bit too much wear, or just some styles that people are selling quicker than they're purchasing.
Okay.
So all of this would retail in the store for $264. So that would give you $132 in trade, or $66 in cash.
Wow, that's good. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
So with the things she didn't end up choosing, I decided to put on Depop. When you make an account with Depop, they have you put a profile photo and the name of your store. They also like when you link your Instagram so people know that you're an actual person. And you could also make a new Instagram, which is what I did. So I put my Instagram for Depop. I ended up just making a new Instagram for my store, just so then it could seem a little more professional, I guess. But I also haven't posted anything on that Instagram, and I highly recommend you, if you are taking that route, to post your clothing on Instagram as well, just so then people can feel comfortable with buying from you. And I think it does make it just a little bit better if you do use your personal Instagram. So I named my store Mania Clothing because it's another way to say euphoria, overactivity, and delusions. And I thought that I could build a brand through all of those things. As I posted all of these clothes, I immediately got a message from someone, and they asked me, when can you ship? And I was being completely honest with them, and I said first thing tomorrow, because I knew it was already too late to go to the post office. And then I said, and it would also take around 5 to 7 business days to deliver. Had I been a little more attentive, I could have asked this person how soon do they need it, and I could have also expedited the shipment and just charged her a little bit more for that. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to shop luxury goods online. So I'm gonna go to fashionfiles.com, and this is how the website looks. It says like gift guides. You can also sell here too if you want. And I'm just gonna type in, or actually let me just look at bags, handbags, just to show you the pricing. So we got a Gucci bag there for $9.95. We got some bags. It's looking a little bit pricey though. It's still looking like normal retail bags. Like I see $1,000 here. Okay, I see a bag here, this Louis Vuitton bag. It's really nice. I'm actually looking for a duffel bag. So this one's a little out of my budget though. This one's $1,000. So I'm gonna highlight it, copy and paste the same bag and see if I can maybe find this for cheaper. So these are my options. All right, they're still looking a little bit on the pricey side. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put low to high. All right, these are a little bit better. This one is $550, but it looks a little old. So I'm gonna click the one right next to it. $580. It says 20% off, which is awesome. It looks in like very good condition, and actually it says very good condition, so perfect. Oh, it comes with luggage loop. That's interesting. Okay, so it says we guarantee this is an authentic Louis Vuitton monogram, 100% of your money's worth back. And it does have a shipping returns, which is what you want to look for when you try to buy luxury goods that are on resale. Because what ends up happening is that you can end up buying a fake bag, and that's what we don't want to do. So we don't want to buy any fake luxury goods. So it's amazing that this one's in really good condition, and it's half of the price of like one that's in excellent condition. Only thing here that I see is that the zippers are a little old, but other than that, this bag looks completely fine. Now what I'm gonna do is take a quick skim at the designers to just show you what kind of designers they have. So I see like Celine, Chanel, Chloe. So they have quite a lot of options. Ooh, Goyard. All right, well, since I'm already looking for a luxury bag, put low to high. Right. Just looking for maybe another duffel bag if they have one. So far, all I see is wallets. Maybe let me try and input travel and luggage. Okay, so they do have luggage bags, but again, they're a little bit out of my budget. This red one is really nice. I'm really looking for that like gray toned duffel bag. Let me just see if I put shoulder bags, maybe something will pop up. No, just looking like totes to me. So, all right, well, that's fine. Let me now go put Goyard duffel on search and see. Oh man, I spaced it out. So it says we don't have any matches available, and that's fine. All right, so on to the next website. We have Tradesy, and they're also a luxury goods site. Obviously, take an extra 100 off of 600 plus. Okay, I mean, well, obviously there's a lot of deals going on because we're near Christmas. So I'm just gonna go to handbags and purses and see what they have. So I see a Louis Vuitton there. Chanel. cheap Chanel bag. Oh. I mean, it's not in the best condition, but I mean, for Chanel, that's pretty cheap. I mean, I'm used to seeing like $4,000 bags, so not too bad, but I wouldn't buy that one. So let me just type in Louis Vuitton and oh, this is pretty cheap. Okay, so some of these bags are just $100 to $200.
Got some kick.
This bag looks kind of cute, actually. This yellow Louis Vuitton bag. It's very vintage, which looks super old, but I kind of like the feel of it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, maybe it's like the glare or something that makes it look semi-attractive, but it's actually a pretty nice bag. Here it is again in green. Again, only $175 for a real Louis bag. Oh, this one's stained. But, I mean, that's not bad at all. If you want to be rocking, you know, Louis, feeling expensive and only spent $132 on a bag, that's awesome. Ooh, this one is super cute. Oh man, I need to buy this one. This one's $231 and it looks like it's in great condition, honestly. So it says this item cannot be returned for any reason. Okay, so I wouldn't buy this bag just because of the return policy. When I buy a luxury good brand from a reseller, I need to make sure that resellers allow me to return my items back just in case I see any big flaws, and of course of the biggest reason of it being potentially fake. So I don't want to take the risk in that, so I would not buy this bag because of it. But for the most part, the images look great and it does look real. I just wouldn't buy it because of the return policy, that's all. So the next place I'm gonna take you to is grailed.com. So this one has more of a men's fashion feel to me. I'm just trying to scroll down here so that I could show you the about, but for whatever reason it is not allowing me to, so that's fine. Let me just type in again, since we've been doing this, Louis Vuitton. Let's see what pops up, and we're gonna put low to high, but this one says low price. Okay, this is not what I expect to pop up. Looks like none of this is Louis Vuitton. Huh, that's interesting. A bottle of Perrier. And they're selling it for $10. That's really some hype beast stuff right there. Okay, let me try this again. Let me just go to designers, and then oh wow, they have a lot of designers. They have some very popular, well-known brands, and then there's Louis Vuitton. And I'm gonna go to bag and luggages, perfect. And I see some things that I like already, but I'm gonna put low price. And now, oh okay, look, the same little cute bag that I saw in the other website, and this one is $289. So was that better, or no, this one's a little more pricier, just like a couple of dollars more. I don't even remember, but okay, wow, this one has also a little bit of the leather peeled off. So it says, hello, I'm the owner of a group of luxury resale and consignment stores. All of our items are authenticated by a professional authenticator group to ensure that all items are 100% authentic. All right, that's great. It says terms and conditions: by purchasing this item, you, the buyer, agrees that no returns or refunds will be given. So let me just try again to see their about and look at their policy. Grailed, with help from community, ensures that all items are authenticated. Do give you a full refund if you find out that the item is fake, because everything is conducted through PayPal. Okay, so I'm going to speed this up a little bit. The next website I'm going to go to is the Outnet. And this one's a little more trustworthy just because it's a clearance store made by Net-a-Porter. So I'm going to show you the other two retailers who do that. I like this one more because it's trendier and you get a better selection. The only thing that's bad about it is that the prices are gonna be higher just because they still want to give the illusion of exclusivity from their brand. I see that most of the things here that are the cheapest are going to be accessories. I just browsed around to look at what kind of brands they have. I went through and I saw some pretty good ones like Chloe, Marni, Dolce & Gabbana, Oscar de la Renta, and Acne Studios. Okay, then I'm gonna go to another clearance store made by Saks Fifth Avenue. They have a lot of great deals right now because it's the holidays. Some of the brands here I see so far are kind of outdated, like Marc Jacobs, Valentino, Moschino, Karl Lagerfeld. But they do have pretty interesting choices. Just to check, I'm going to put in Louis Vuitton. And look, they do have some selections. And obviously, these guys are going to be expensive because, again, they want to still give that like illusion of exclusivity. So I see that the cheapest bag here is like around $500. I just want to show you like what kind of brands they have. And I kind of wanted to see if maybe they had Christian Dior. So they do have Christian Dior. And again, it's going to be like accessories. So I see some sunglasses here. Usually when you put in a pretty high-profiled designer, you're gonna get a lot of accessories like sunglasses, wallets, things of that sort. Now I'm just gonna head over to Nordstrom Rack. This one is pretty known. They have a brick and mortar store all around New York. So I'm sure you guys have heard of this one before. So most of you are familiar with the Nordstrom credit card. I just thought that it was cool that you can also use it for their Nordstrom Rack selection. So I'm just gonna click here and show you guys the rewards. And as you can see here, they give you points per purchase, which is normal for a credit card. They have a membership selection, an influencer selection, and an ambassador selection. I do own the credit card. I've owned it for at least 3 years and I barely use it because they charge too much on interest. It's not like you could splurge right away on the card either because they don't give you a year of free interest or anything like that. So again, I just quickly looked at Gucci just to see their selection, and again, it's gonna be all accessories. All right, so I'm gonna use the same browser and I'm gonna go to Gilt. I'm gonna sign in. They do make you have an account for this website. So this one is just telling us that they buy their merchandise from independent suppliers. And then they also do have a return policy, which I like, but the only thing that it says here is that you can't return final sale, which is normal. But it seemed like almost every single item on their website was final sale. When I was browsing through, I just tried to see if I could find something that wasn't final sale, but I did end up finding something that wasn't final sale. I don't trust this website as much as I trusted the other ones. When I was looking through their Louis Vuitton selection, it just looked a little bit too glossy. So now I'm gonna go to Vestiaire collection, and this one's a lot more like Depop, where it's independent sellers taking pictures and trying to sell to other people. And they have a cute little selection for vintage items. And then I saw that bag, that Goyard bag that I saw earlier at Fashion Files, and it was actually more expensive in this website than the last. And then the last website I'm gonna browse through is Thredup. This is the website, and this one's gonna be a little more outdated, so you're not really gonna see anything new and trendy here. It's a lot of like vintage clothes and pieces. I just went to search in Goyard just to show you that they don't really have a selection for them. I was even shocked that they had that one wallet there. Then I went to Gucci just to see what they had here. And again, the selection is pretty outdated. I did like this one Gucci bag. I thought that it was cute. Even though it's final sale, I would buy it just because I know that Thredup is pretty trustworthy as far as authenticity. I actually knew a person who worked there, and they confirmed that their items are authenticated. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to show you real quick which stores we went through today. So The Real, Buffalo Exchange, Depop, Fashion File, Trade Seat, Grail, The Outnet, Saks Fifth, Nordstrom Rack, Vestiaire Collection, Guilt, and Thredup. So yes, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed me in Bitmoji form. Please don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and I will be back with more videos.